Hello, I'm Courtney McLean, and this is my video for HCA 312. And I'm going to start with the learning objective, the case problem, and then the case solution for training and development for nurses in the Los Angeles area, and how it will effectively show a decline in costs and raise employee productivity for a company. This deals with nurses and their role that they are expected to uphold in a professional hospital setting. This adds up to play a huge role in patient care and the type of care that they will end up receiving. Focusing on nursing, there are several objectives that need to be taught before being able to work hands-on with patients in a professional hospital setting. Training and development is a function of the human resource management that deals with organizational activity targeted at bettering the performance of individuals and a group in a professional setting. There are many different tools that are necessary to be able to thrive as a nurse in the Los Angeles area. Many human resource departments offer professional training and development after hiring these new employees that handle the employee relations. It's important for a company to be up to date with their training so employees know their role that is needed in the company. A nurse's responsibility is extremely essential for success in the hospital, so training development is first most required to be able to set goals for the hospital and for the future of the hospital. Los Angeles has healthcare facilities all over the county, which means that nurses are constantly being looked for. With technology constantly advancing, nurses and doctors will have to keep up with those advancements to continue to do best at what they do, which is treating and caring for the patients. These nurses need to be experienced and trained correctly in order to fulfill their job requirements. Therefore, training and development for these nurses is crucial. Nursing specifically plays a huge role in the healthcare field because they care for the patients that are also hands-on with them. Although the doctors do a lot of the decision making regarding treatment, diagnosis, and medication, the nurses are actually the ones who have to administer all these. This means that there's more opportunities for the nurses to make mistakes in the work that they do while interacting with them. Since they're in contact with the patients more than the doctors, they need to be properly trained to be able to take care of them to the best of their ability, either comforting them or communicating with them. Since the demand for skilled nurses is always increasing with time, hiring new nurses is bound to occur. These nurses that are hired are most likely newly graduated from a college or program with little or no experience. Because of this, training and development for nurses needs to be put in place so they do not face problems in the workplace such as mistakes. This can range from giving the wrong treatments to patients, using the wrong equipment, and not being able to communicate with the patients about their results. Another challenge, which is very common in the healthcare field, is customer complaints from the patients that the nurses have cared for. Having customer complaints is never a positive outlook for the nurse or the hospital, and it is really important to resolve these conflicts with the patient so that the company does not have any bad reputations about them. The company should want the patients to concern to be non-existent by the time that they discuss what the issue was. For my solution, there will be a training program which will be held by the Human Resource Department that will allow the newly hired nurses to work hands-on with the equipment and have staff teach them or show them how each part functions. In order for the patients to be treated safely, this program must be completed. For customer complaints, they are especially common for the company who is hands-on with the patient constantly. A solution for this is that the Human Resource Department would have all the employees go through a training and development workshop before being able to work side by side with the other experienced nurses who have already trained and are skilled in this area. This workshop will be re-administered every 6 months to remind the nurses of the services that they need to provide. And this workshop will also cover suggestions for measuring service levels and ways to prepare the employees to handle demanding customers and difficult situations. So, since new nurses have little to no experience with hospital care and the way that they function, training and development need to be put into place for them to learn how to properly use the equipment and be comfortable with their surroundings that they will be put into. Therefore, there are different programs that will be put into place to aid with these newly hired and already existing nurses. And training and development is extremely important for human resource departments to give to their new employees in order for the company to thrive and be successful. Thank you.